Hello, welcome back to another video. Today we have someone really special, really fun. I'm really excited for this episode. We have Giselle with us today. We're gonna get to know more about her, wendigoon in his videos, homonica and also her videos, and our love for horror and the paranormal. Welcome, Giselle!
Hi. Hello. How are you?
I am good. I'm really excited because we're going to talk about things that brought us together.
Yay! I'm excited. I'm really excited. I like the topics.
Me too. I was like, Giselle, I just knew we had to talk about like horror, horror stuff and paranormal stuff and also
Mhm.
their videos because they make really good videos. But before we
Yes,
get
they do.
started, let's get to know more about you.
What do you want to know?
Give yourself like a little intro, whatever you want to say.
Well, my name's Giselle. Um, but a lot of people call me Gigi, so I really don't mind any way of like saying my name. But I'm a senior in college. Woohoo! I'm
Woo!
gonna graduate hopefully in the summer. Crossing my fingers. Um, I'm studying marketing, so I can market anything, anything. I think I'm best at marketing people. I don't know. I feel like
Mm.
marketing people, it's a bit easier than like marketing products, but um I love music. I love music. Anything with music, I'm in love with. My favorite genres are K-pop, este banda, like anything. I really like anything. Rock, metal, love that. Um, let me see. Is there anything else? Yeah, I like anything with performing arts. Yeah, I really like it. Anything with that. It's cool.
Yeah, and during high school you were a cheerleader, right? Can you talk about that and your experience with that?
Ooh, yes. So I was a cheerleader all high school and I loved it so much. Like I've made so many friendships. I still talk to like everybody from all my cheer teams. Not cheer teams. Um, but like people that I met throughout cheer, I'm still friends with. I really like cheer. Cheer really like made me feel more confident and empowered me, and it made me a better leader because before I was so like shy. I wouldn't really speak. I mean, I still am, but like cheer really like put me out there, you know?
Yeah,
And yeah, like I feel like cheer really like built me as a person.
that's really cool because you also went to a competition, right? With cheer.
Yes. Yes, I went to the NCA competition. Um, I went for 2 years because before, um, we didn't really have a chance to, but for my two last years, I went to compete and it was so fun, but like, oh, our hair, our makeup was not it. Since it was like our first time and our coach is very like old school, our hair and makeup was very, very old school. So yeah, like it was really fun. I met like a lot of teams, and I saw so many like amazing performances. But yeah, it was just the pictures that we had. Yeah, they weren't really cute. Nope.
Hmm. Also, you have told me that Kor- you're in a Korean club at your university, and then you
Yes,
also do covers. Can you talk about that?
yes, yes. So this year, my last year of college, I decided to actually join a club. Um, and it's a Korean culture club, which we learn about Korea and its culture. And they have a little section um, that's a part of them that is mostly dance. Like they do dance covers. And I, for this semester, I did around 5 dances, which is a lot because I'm also doing classes and working. So 5 different dance practices was very difficult, but it was so fun. I met so many people. Um, I have a lot of like friendships that I um grew there, and yeah, it's really fun. I really enjoy it.
That's really fun. I remember in high school we used to watch also a Korean dance group from the University of California, and that was really cool too.
Yes.
And now you're kind of doing that too.
Yeah, I actually wanted to go to there, go to that college just to go into that like club. But yeah, my grades weren't really well in high school, so I gave up on that dream. But I'm happy that I found like a club similar to that here.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Mm-hmm. It's really fun.
Okay, before we actually get into the topics, I have a question for you.
Yes.
What is the song of the day?
The song of the day?
Yes.
Hmm.
And if not day, then like week or month, or just a song that you've just been replaying.
Um, Let me try to think. I'm like, okay. Song of the day. Song of the favorite by NCT 127. Yes.
Ooh.
I literally was playing it like right before we met. So yeah, that's I love that song. That's also one of the songs that I covered for the Korean Culture Club. Yeah.
Ooh.
Very
For me, I don't know. Because lately I've been in like a mix. Like sometimes I wanna listen to banda, and then the next is the weekend, and then it's Chase Atlantic, and then
Mm.
like it's been all over the place. So I don't really have a song at the moment.
Hmm. Just pick one.
But if I had to pick one, I think it'd have
Mhm.
to be a banda song.
Mm.
I think it's Mi Último Deseo, Banda Los Recoditos.
Ooh, I think I've heard of it.
Yes. Like I've been into
Sing a
that type
part.
of
Sing a part.
I'm not gonna
Sing.
sing a part.
Come on, vocals. Let's go, vocals. Come on.
I don't have any
Mm.
vocals.
Girl, why you lying?
I'm not lying.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Okay, but now let's talk about wendigoon. Since you were the one who introduced me to his videos, I want you to talk about
Mhm.
like how you found, not how you found him, but like what was like a video that made you want to keep watching him.
Okay, so he has this series on like what's it called? The iceberg like an iceberg series on conspiracies. And like I love my conspiracies. I don't know why. I just love it because I don't know. Like just imagine a world without conspiracies. Like that's a nightmare, you know? Like you're
Yeah,
going to need
you need a little
questions.
drama.
Yeah, you need a little mystery in life because honestly, we don't know everything in the world. You know?
Yeah,
Like we want to know that we know our neighbors well, but in reality, we don't really know them, you know?
yeah,
So, Yeah, so his iceberg series really like reeled me in to his channel, and I just enjoy it. Like he has a way of explaining his like the theories. Like there are so many theories in it. Like he has 9 videos on it. So like he has,
Now I'm in his channel and he has 22 videos.
oh, specifically that one, the iceberg.
Yeah, the conspiracy theory iceberg.
Why did I think it was only 9? But yeah, like, and they're all an hour, and I would literally like watch the whole thing. And he just has a way of like explaining stuff that like just catches my attention, and like it takes a lot to like keep my attention. So yeah, I just really enjoyed his way of explaining all these conspiracies, even if they're like conspiracies that I've heard about, like he explained them better, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I really since you also like you sent me his videos because you know how I like that type of genre too, like that
Yeah.
horror, paranormal stuff, conspiracy theories. And at first I was like, I don't know. But then
Mhm.
once I started watching him in other videos too, I was like, I'm gonna keep watching him because the like you were saying the way he talks, it like
Mhm.
keeps your attention. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He has like a good voice.
Yeah, he does. And he's very handsome.
Mhm.
Very, very handsome. He has nice skin.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And what would you say is one of your favorite videos?
Mm, one of his favorite videos. I want to say the first iceberg conspiracy
Mm.
one, because that was the one that really hooked me with him. Um, and yeah, I liked it. Like any of his conspiracy ones, I just enjoy it so well. Love it.
Yeah, I think that they're really cool, especially since he talks about a lot of different ones, not just the
Yeah.
same ones that have been repeated, because he knows
Hmm.
that the same ones, like, there's a lot of info on them, so he would just briefly go through them. But the ones
Yeah.
who don't have a lot of info, he'll focus on those, and I think I like that too.
Yeah. I've noticed that too. Like he would like say like y'all already know what this is. So I'm just gonna give like
Yeah,
a brief intro or whatever, you know?
yeah. I
Which I
think for
appreciate.
Yeah, me too. Because like if we already know it, then why is he gonna waste time in explaining it again?
Mhm. Mhm. Like Bigfoot, like we already know.
Yeah. Mhm. I think for me, the one that I really liked and that I've been thinking about lately is his video on Dante's Purgatory and the 9 levels of Purgatory explained.
Oh
Remember
yeah,
we
yeah,
watched
yeah.
that one?
Yeah, we watched it together.
Yeah, during the pandemic, our pandemic, I feel like it was fun because we would meet every day and every day we would watch something new.
Mhm. Mhm. It was so fun. Like we had so many different videos to watch, and but they were like mostly like spooky or mysterious
Yeah,
or like
we
crime
started
related.
with like a horror series type of stuff, type of videos where it'd be
Uh-huh.
either we would also watch like crime videos,
Mhm.
and it was really fun. And then I think we moved to like anime movies,
Master Chef.
Master Chef with Hassan. It was really fun. Watching
Yeah.
Master Chef was really fun.
I know. It was so fun. Like I never expected to like enjoy Master Chef because I would always see it on TV. But whenever like Hassan would like watch it, I'm like, wow, I love this show.
Yeah, me too. I remember it'll be on TV, but like I feel like with MasterChef, you have to be there from the beginning to understand and get to know the characters or the people.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I didn't really like it when it was on TV as well. But now that we've
Mm,
watched it with Hassan, I feel like I understand what they're doing now. So now,
mm-hmm.
like, it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Because even Foolish, like, he watches Kitchen Nightmares, and I also, like, you also need to be there from the beginning to understand it.
Mm-hmm. I like Kitchen Nightmares. Whatever it's like recommended on my YouTube, I'm like, ooh, click, and I watch it.
Yeah. We also, what else did we watch?
Mm, we watched a lot of the crime videos that Ray would watch
Oh,
or
yeah.
react to. Um, we would just watch like random scary videos.
Oh, yeah. What's his name? Corey.
Corey Kenshin.
Yes, when he would do
I
the,
love him.
what's it called? What are the scary videos called that he does?
Uh, Spooky Sunday.
Yes, those videos, sometimes they would be scary, but sometimes they wouldn't. But I think they were
Yeah.
really entertaining. Like, none of them were like boring, you know?
Yeah. He has a way of entertaining. I love it.
Yeah.
I
The
love
creepy
his
ones
videos.
were the ones where the animated ones,
Oh
those were so,
yeah.
ugh.
Oh, the one that like traumatized me was the Blue Clues one.
Oh my
Like
god.
that ending was so disgusting. Like, ugh. No, thank you. The poor dog. Oh, mm-mm.
Any other video from wendigoon that you also like?
Um, Not from the top of my head. Let me see if I could find.
Because the other one that we watched together was the one about let me get the name. It was about the monsters beneath us, the monument mythos.
Oh yeah, that one. I like that one.
Yeah, that one was cool too, and how like all the monuments were somehow connected, even if they were like in different locations too. Or
Yeah,
like
cause oh,
you can go, you can go.
cause we watched like the videos themselves like without Wendigoon like explaining it, and we were
Mhm.
like, ooh, this is crazy. And then he like uploaded a video on it. We were like, whoa, let's watch it. And he did a really good like way of explaining it, like all the videos being connected, you know?
Yeah, because some of the videos were like kind of confusing, or you would miss things, but then like he would expand on those things that we would have missed.
Yeah. Like sometimes I would get so confused with the videos. I'd be like, how does this even connect? Or even in the comments, like some people just don't know like what's happening, but like somehow he does. And then when he explains it, I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh,
Could you hear
but
that?
I know. Yeah. But I the one video that I really like was also the Mandela catalogs
Oh yeah,
video.
yeah,
Like that shit was freaky.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I was scared, but like with him explaining, I'm like I'm less scared.
That is
I'm less
true. Like
scared.
he would talk about the scariest things, but like it doesn't sound scary.
Yeah. Like I don't know. He gives me comfort. He gives me so much comfort whenever there's something scary.
Yeah. Did we also watch the one called Dante's Inferno, the 9 levels of hell explained?
Yeah.
I also like
Mhm.
that one.
I liked it. I was like, this is just a fan fiction. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like Dante, he was just writing himself in a little story of hell. Mm-mm.
Mhm.
The earliest fan fiction out there.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Like how can people like how do you think of that, you know?
Like what?
Like how he not made it up, you know, but like how he could tell that story or like what
Oh
he
yeah.
lived, you know?
Yeah. I don't know how to write books, so I have no idea. But I feel like Dante, like he wrote that book because he was mad at like the government and stuff.
Mhm.
Cause wasn't he like doing like some propaganda shit
I
like in
think
that book?
so.
Like I don't know specifically, but like he was beefing with a certain government, and then he like made like the people of the government like go to hell. So yeah,
Mm.
like I feel like if it wasn't like personal, if he didn't like put like people that he actually knew in the book, and he would just like make it like a general talking about like hell, like all the levels of hell, I feel like people would think that would be real, you know?
Yeah.
But not real as in like it actually happened, but like kind of like the Bible, you know?
Yeah.
Just less, I don't know, worshipped.
Yeah, yeah. You know there's a movie called Dante's Inferno.
Is there?
Yes, we should watch it.
That's so weird.
It's
I want
animated.
animated.
Yeah, it looks like it's an
What?
anime type style.
Really?
Yeah, we should watch it.
We have to watch it. That sounds cool.
Yes.
I remember, I wonder if that's like the movies that they will teach you that they would show you at church. I don't know. You haven't gone to church, right? Like when you were little.
Yeah.
Well, at church, at my church, whenever we had classes, they would sometimes show us movies, and like there was this one movie, it was animated too, but it was like an animated cartoonish movie, and it was like, what was it about? I don't know. It was about like a child going to church, and then he sees like an angel, and like just random stuff happens. I don't know. I feel like it will be like that, but
Mm.
I don't know what I'm talking about. But
When we watch the movie, maybe you'll see if it was or wasn't.
yeah, I'll see if they're similar. They're similar from the same studio, something.
Yes. Okay, I have some topics that have been in my mind. And also, Jesslyn brought this up in the last episode,
Hmm.
and it was about climate change,
Oh.
and if or because we were speaking about animals, and if because I was like, if an animal could talk, would you be scared? And she was like, yes, I'd be scared, you know. But then
Hmm.
she was also like, if animals could talk, they would take over the earth. Not over, but like they would be the ones in power and not the humans. So
Yeah.
do you think it'll also be like that, like if animals could talk, like
Yes.
humans wouldn't be powerful
Definitely.
anymore?
Yeah. Because like I feel like if animals talked, us humans, we have sympathy. So like we would feel bad killing like cows, if cows could talk. And like if we feel sympathy for cows, talking, like if they had the ability to talk, we're like, oh, they have feelings, like this and that. We can't kill them. And then all of a sudden humans would be like starving, or like they would rely on like something else. I don't know. You know? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like humans would start feeling bad, and then I don't know. Yeah. I feel like people would not be in power if animals could speak.
Yeah, because this was brought up because we were talking about climate change as well. How like we're like humans are deteriorating the earth and stuff like that, but like animals and nature are the ones that feel the effect right now, since humans don't really care about it. I mean, they do care about it, but not enough to want to change the way
Hmm.
we're doing things. And like, you know, I guess we are affected by it with the weather because like these, like in Texas right now it's like December and it's hot, and then tomorrow it's in the rest of the week it's going to be like cold. So
Hmm.
we see it like with the weather and stuff like that, but we don't take into consideration the wildlife and
Yeah,
nature,
because like
and how it's also there, like we share this earth, you know.
yeah, and at the same time, like humans have technology to take care of themselves and animals don't, you know? Because like
That's
we have air conditioning while like
yeah,
other animals don't, you know? That's why like remember that cold front here at Texas? Like,
yeah,
and there was this like news about all these dogs and cats, just animals outside dead. Like they can't do anything. Like we have the power to like take care of them, but at the same time people are like selfish. Like they're not gonna let like any animal inside their house, you know?
yeah,
So like animals are like affected the most with climate change. They don't have like the ability to like do something or like technology, you know?
yeah. That's a good point that you bring up, because technology plays a big role in the way we live. And
Yeah, it
like you
does.
said, like animals don't have technology, like they don't have a heater they could turn on and be able to survive. They rely
Hmm.
on like being able to survive in the wild by eating and hunting, and like
Yeah.
keeping themselves warm like that way. And if we deteriorate their food, we like we're not if they're not able to hunt and get their things, then they will slowly start to vanish too.
Yeah.
And
Just
I
like the
don't
polar
know.
bears,
Yeah.
you know?
And I don't
Like,
know. Oh, keep going.
oh, uh, like the polar bears, you know, like
Yeah.
they don't have any more ice to live, you know? And so
Yeah.
like they're gonna go extinct one day soon because of climate change, because of what we're doing. Like they don't have any other things to do. Like they don't have any other like environments, you know? Like they can't keep swimming
Yeah.
24/7. Like they're gonna
Like
have to like have land. And unfortunately, you know, there's not gonna be much land left with food around them.
yeah, like they rely on the ice and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It,
Hmm.
and I was just thinking, or what I was gonna say is that if that does happen, I feel like humans are gonna be so hypocritical, or is that the word? Hypocritical, about like at first they didn't want to care about the environment, but now that they see animals like disappearing and going extinct, they're gonna want to do something about it. Like I feel like that's how people would react if they don't do anything about it now.
Yeah, I feel like people would start pointing fingers if that does happen, which it is happening, but like if it's too late, people are gonna be like, "Oh, it's their fault, or it's this person's fault, it's this company's fault," or they're just like not gonna take the blame, basically.
Yeah. And I don't know, it's just it's just horrible to see like the animals be extinct and not be able to survive, because they're like part of the earth. They were
Yeah.
made with us.
Yeah. I feel you. I feel you on that.
Oh,
Like,
also, well, you
oh.
can keep going.
I was just gonna say, like, there's not a lot of companies like going like wanting to change climate change, climate change. Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
I confused myself.
Yeah, like there's not a like those who have power and money do not want to use it to influence and change the way they do things.
Yeah, like I don't understand why big companies aren't like trying to gain attention. Like even if you don't want to waste your company's money, like I don't know, you could make more, but whatever. Like even if they want to like save their money, like they can at least um like market it to like the public, like give it attention. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, I understand that. Like
But it
to
seems
bring
like they're like
awareness
all
to
ignoring
it.
them.
Yeah.
They're just like ignoring all this climate change stuff, and like it bugs me so much. It bugs me.
Yeah. Were you able to watch the banter episode with um Neil deGrasse Tyson?
No.
You should watch it. Everybody should watch it. I became more interested in his point of views of the world and things, and I want to get his book and read it too. So hopefully I
Mhm.
can get it and read it because he makes interesting points, you know? In the
Mhm.
video he makes interesting points, and like
What were some
overall
points of his?
some of his points were okay, so when because he has a in the book he has a chapter on like the vegans versus the meat eaters, and how like how should I put this, and how like you might think you're a vegetarian but you really aren't a vegetarian,
Mhm.
because let me see if I can find what he says, because he did a good analogy.
Yeah.
Hmm,
I want to know
vegetarians
why.
Vegetarian's Dilemma. Maybe I
I'm
should
like,
play it. Let me
I'm
find
trying
the
to think.
place and then I'll play it.
You're not vegetarian. You're vegetarian, but you're not.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Okay, let me know if you can hear it.
Okay.
Wait, give me a second. Hopefully you can hear it, but I won't speak until he finishes.
So, an example. Let's say you're a vegetarian and you just don't want to kill animals. You like animals. You don't want to, and so you have a humane mouse trap in your basement. You don't want to snap the neck of the mouse. That's bad because you're killing it. Okay, so you trap the mouse, and then you set it loose into the wild, and you feel good about yourself. Why wouldn't you? You saved the life of a mouse. But did you really? Because in the wild, the life expectancy of a mouse is between 9 and 18 months because they're swallowed whole by owls who have perfect night vision. They're picked apart by crows. All manner of woodland predators exist to eat that mouse. So the safest thing you could have done with a mouse is just leave it in your basement. And it would live up to years in your basement. But you're not doing that. So do you really care about the life of the mouse? Or is there some kind of virtue signaling you're doing with others who want to protect animal life? And so I'm not here to tell you to stop not wanting to kill animals. But if you're saving animals, let the saving of them not be dooming them to an early death, if in fact you care about animals. And I don't know if you knew this about tuna. I don't know if you buy 2 cans of tuna.
Love
The
tuna.
big selling point now is that they're line caught. Do you know why?
Why?
Because before they were line caught, in the old days, they were net caught. If you net catch tuna, chances are you're going to accidentally catch a dolphin. And dolphins are air breathers. If you're caught in a net, you can't come up and breathe air, and you suffocate and die. So people say we can't have net caught tuna because we can't kill the dolphin. It kills dolphins. Okay, so then I just think that through. What about the tuna?
They care about dolphins, but not the tuna.
What about the tuna? Okay,
Dolphins are cute.
Lobby to protect tuna.
My argument would be I've never eaten a spicy dolphin roll.
Okay, so the real answer is you only want to protect animals that are cute. Oh, okay, there it is.
That's when the morals matter.
Okay. Oh.
Exactly.
It's your cute morality. There you go. So, or you say the dolphin has a big brain. Okay. So you like big brains? You know the biggest brains on Earth relative to their body weight are ants. There's a branch of ants where their brain is 15% of their body weight. And you already knew that looking at an ant, right? The whole front section of an ant is its head, right?
Yeah.
You know this.
I have a pretty close ratio, brain to body.
No. So you've been mistaught. So we were taught in.
Okay, so that's where he moves on into a different topic. But what do you think about that?
I get it, but I also don't. So like I get what he's saying, but like the thing is like if the vegetarian who is setting the rat or whatever he said out, I mean nature was gonna do that anyways, you know? Like the vegetarian is basically doing what nature is supposed to do. So like saving it, I don't know, like are they like saving it just to save it? Like I didn't really get that part.
Yeah, because like vegetarians, you know how supposedly like they don't want to kill animals or any animal.
Mhm.
So he's saying that by like releasing it, it is most likely going to die faster than it would have before, you know? Like
I
how
feel
he
like
was
that's
saying,
wrong. That's false because like it was already gonna die like that anyways. You know?
yeah, it was gonna die at some point. It was gonna die at some point, but
Mhm.
I guess by setting it loose, I don't know
It's
how
gonna
to
be the same thing
explain.
though.
Yeah,
That's what I was
but
saying.
like
Like I get it, but I don't get it because like that wouldn't make sense. Because it's just nature doing what nature's doing.
yeah,
You know?
yes, I understand that. But I guess what he's trying to say is that like if you really didn't want the animal to die and to live longer, you just would have kept it with you, you know, and it would have lived
Mhm.
longer
Yeah.
than
Like
releasing
a
it to nature.
sanctuary.
Cause yeah, like of
Mhm.
course it's nature. Like we're not immortal. Nothing is immortal, so it will die in nature at some point, you know. But
Mhm.
like if you would have kept it with you, it could have lived longer
Mm. Okay.
or something like that.
Mhm.
But then also I like how he mentioned that like some people only want to protect the cute animals, you know, like they only care about
Yeah.
the cute animals and not like all animals, which is
Yeah.
kind of
That's
funny because like if if there wasn't an animal that wasn't meant to be here, then why would we have it, you know?
mhm.
So I feel like even if it's something that like like a lizard, you know? Like it was meant to be here, it was meant to be part of this ecosystem, it was meant to do something. But like you don't hear about people like saving lizards, or maybe you do, right? But like compared to like a dog or a cat, you know?
Yeah.
People are most likely to save a dog or a cat compared to like a lizard. which
Yeah.
is like if you want to protect animals, you'd want to protect all of them, you know?
That's why I don't like what's their face? What's that one organization? PETA? PETA?
Yeah,
PETA?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't fucking like them. They fucking irritate the shit out of me.
I
They're
never
so
really understood it. I just knew that like people didn't like them, but I don't
they're
know. I
fucking
didn't know why.
crazy. Cause I remember with the BTS meal, fucking they were trying to attack like BTS. They were like, oh, um, they're encouraging killing chickens, blah blah blah. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's literally like McDonald's. Like, stop trying to like attack a group, a pop group that can't really do anything about killing chickens, you know? Like, that was so dumb of them.
Yeah. So like they fake, not fake, but like they're too extreme.
Yeah, they're like, they do like too much for like nothing,
Yeah.
you know? Like, they like to make noise. Like, they're all bark, but no bite. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that just irritates me. Like, ugh. Like, their way of like doing things, it's so disgusting.
Yeah.
Because I always hear or see videos of them like going outside of companies like chicken company thingies, like they kill the chickens or kill the cows or the pigs. They're like outside, they're like causing traffic, um but like I don't know, they like do things that are so dumb and it just irritates the fuck out of me
Yeah.
because I love my animals. Like, if I can, I would take care of like all the animals out there, like no matter what they are. They
Mhm.
could be rhinos, they could be snakes. Like, I would love to take care of animals, if I had the money, but I don't. Um, but like PETA, I don't know. They do nothing, literally.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know anything good that PETA has ever done. They only like do protests. That's it.
Okay, I have another topic before we go to homonica. Mm. Oh, actually, so you know how we watch these type of videos, like horror videos, really like towards that spectrum, and you know how you are like would you say you're religious?
Mm, no, I would say that I'm like, I believe in something, but not like the church,
Mm. Okay,
you know?
because I had something written along the lines of let me try to find it. Of or like does do you feel like religion would go well, not against, but like it gets on the way of how you think when it comes to like paranormal stuff. Since we watch a lot of those videos, and like,
Um, Not at all for me. I don't know. I feel like religion, I don't really think about it as much whenever it's like paranormal stuff. I mean, I like to believe that there are like angels and demons, but like it doesn't really like get in the way, you know?
yeah, could you expand on like your religious beliefs, and I'll do that too.
Yeah, so for me, I grew up Catholic, so I believe in God. There's a hell, there's saints, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Um, Even though I don't believe in all saints, because some of them are like very problematic. Um, but yeah, I like to believe that there is like a higher power because I could talk so much about this, but yeah, I
Yes,
do
talk
believe that
talk
there's
about
a
it.
higher
Talk about it.
power. Okay, I was gonna say this is kind of controversial, but like I feel like we ourselves are God, you know?
Yeah.
Like either we're God or God is karma. Because karma, there's good karma and there's bad karma. But like going back to like we ourselves are gods for like ourselves, you know?
Mhm.
Um, like we have the power to manifest things. I don't know if there's a lot of believers about manifestation, but I do believe in manifestation. Um, like whenever you're like manifesting for something and it does come true, like that's your power. Like you yourself are wanting this thing to happen or wanting this object to be in your hands, and like having that power, like it's like the power of quote unquote God, you know?
Mhm.
And um I was gonna say something else, but I totally forgot. Fuck. But like, oh yeah, like good vibes. Like if you wake up with good vibes, everything else around you turns like good. You know, like
Yeah, like
that's how
that.
powerful you are. Like
Mhm.
you would think like, oh God is this like man in the sky and blah blah blah. Like you have to pray to him and this and that. But like if you think about it, you're really just praying. Like if you do pray, you're praying to yourself. And your mind is like, oh, you're praying to like get better at soccer. Like your mind is gonna be like, we're gonna get better at soccer because you're talking to yourself. In reality, you're not
Yeah.
talking to like a man in the sky, you're talking to yourself. Um, if you're saying like if you're praying to God or praying to a saint, like please like let me find this object, like, and then you actually find it, that's your own power.
I feel like
Like
that's a cool way to think about it because I've never thought about it that way.
like ever since I was little, like I I wouldn't like believe in God, like an actual person out there.
Mhm.
Like okay, this is funny, but when I was little, I was like fighting with my siblings about like where babies come from. They're like, babies come from God. And I was like, no, babies come from the president, George Bush. But yeah, like I wasn't very like, oh, there's just only one man that has the power to control all of us. If there is, then fuck. Hey, what's up? But like ever since I was little, like I wouldn't really believe that it was only one guy doing that stuff. Like I felt like it was like more than one person, you know? Like it's
Yeah.
just like ourselves, something. But yeah. And you?
For me, when I was little, I think at first, at the beginning, what I can remember is my parents didn't really want our family to be religious
Mhm.
to any religion or to go to any sort of like type of church or meeting or like stuff like that. But then, like, my mom's side of the family is um JWs, Jehovah's Witnesses, and like they they're in that religion and they participate in it. And then my mom tried to as well, but like we'd have to do it behind my dad's back because he would get mad. He would like get really mad. Like that,
Mhm.
like the ladies would come over and like read the Bible to us and stuff like that and teach us and preach to us like that religion. So like we weren't fully in it, but we were like that's the religion we would follow in a way. And I kind of still kind of do follow some of that, but not really. Like a big way that I follow it would be, or that I kept it with me, is by it's what's it called? Like like in Spanish is que adoren a otras personas, or like things
Mhm.
or symbols. So like, you know how like some religions, like they will pray to like a, a cruz, or like the Virgen de Guadalupe. Like, to this religion we don't have a symbol to pray to. Like, you shouldn't
Mhm.
be like doing that. And like for me, the way, or like a symbol you weren't supposed to do also was to like do the Pledge of Allegiance, like at school. Like when I
Yeah.
was really little, my mom was like, "Do not do the Pledge of Allegiance. Like, just stay sitting, or like, you know." So like, ever since I was little, I've never like, I have done it, but like that's
Yeah.
after a certain age. Like, I stopped doing it, and then in middle school and in high school, I would always just stay seated. But then, like in elementary, there were these like ladies. I don't know if they would be like office ladies. I think they were like office ladies, Like, they would come into the classroom during the Pledge of Allegiance, and then they'd be so annoying. Like, they'd be like, "Why aren't you standing?" Because it'd be other kids too who wouldn't stand, or like they wouldn't do it, and like they'd get mad. They're like, "Why don't you stand up? Like,
Mhm.
you need to stand up." And then, like, for me to not get in trouble, I would just stand up, but like I wouldn't have my hand, placed on my chest.
Mhm.
But I'm glad we're not forced to do it in middle school and high school.
Yeah.
Like, it was our choice if we wanted to stay seated or to stand up. But that's like the only thing I keep with me, like not doing the Pledge
Mhm.
of Allegiance.
Yeah.
And what else can I say? Well, yeah, I guess that's the only type of Bible we have in our house, the one that follows the Jehovah's Witnesses. But I
Mhm.
don't know, it's that religion, I feel like it's kind of crazy to me. Like, it's too
Yeah.
extreme. But then again, I feel like other religions are also extreme, but like in reality no one really follows them to the 100% unless you're within the church.
Mhm. I get
So
you.
I'm just like at some point I feel like I'm an atheist, but then at some like other times I feel like I'm agnostic. So like I'm not really sure of what I am, like
Yeah.
personally, when it comes to religion, because I mean I like to explore different things and like learn about them too.
Mhm.
So I couldn't really identify myself with anything, because sometimes I change what I believe. Or sometimes I'm like, oh, this makes more sense. Or like, there's this, on TikTok. There's this pastor. He is really funny, but like he keeps it real. I'm gonna send. Let me see if I can send the profile to you. And
Mhm.
I feel like if religion was the way he preaches it, then I feel like I'd be interested in it. But like, I don't really follow or like intend to follow any religion, because if I'm gonna do something like that, I feel like I have to be respectful and responsible and do my part, like fully do my part. Like, if I'm really
Mhm.
gonna be religious, I wanna like be respectful and like, you know, instead of just like doing it halfway, or like being like being a two-faced, like
You want to
one
believe it all
way.
the way.
Yeah, like I want to believe it all the way. And I sent it to you. I found him. You should watch some of
Okay.
his videos. Like, he's just like really realistic with life and everything. And he speaks Spanish, so he's really
Mm.
silly.
Where'd you send it to?
on TikTok.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I believe I understand with like wanting to believe. Oops, the hell? Um, cause like you want to know like if you're going to be like you want to trust people. You want to trust like what you're believing in, you know?
Yeah, like you want to believe in something that's gonna, not that's might be real, but like that is safe to believe in, because there's like
Mhm.
though like those religions where like they're clearly there for a different reason, and not like because they truly like God or believe in a God. Like they
Yeah.
they have what's it called, like ulterior, what's it called, like different motives. And like it's so sad to hear about like people escaping those religions and stuff like that, and like what they had to live through.
Mhm.
And I don't know, I just feel like we shouldn't be forced into a religion, even though we were like if our parents believed something, like we shouldn't be forced to believe as well until we're older and like old enough to understand,
Yeah.
like it should be a choice you make as an adult.
Mhm. I feel like parents should let like parents should like introduce the idea to it. Um, cause like how else are you gonna know about like I don't know being Christian or being this or that, you know?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like growing up, going to the church, like I feel like that's okay, but when your child is literally like crying to not go or like
oh yeah,
fussing
yeah,
about
yeah.
not going, then you
Mhm.
shouldn't force them. Like you should be like, "Oh, this is the Bible, this is the Quran, like this is like just introduce them to like whatever religion you want. Um but like don't force it on them. Like if they
Yeah,
don't like it, then don't let them, don't let them continue.
yeah, like it should be from their heart, from their willingness to want to be there,
Mhm. Plus, like when people like change religions, like sometimes parents are like so mad about like if somebody converts from Christian to some other religion, like they get so mad. Like, and for
Yeah,
what? That's what I don't understand.
yeah, I don't
You know?
know.
Like your child knows what they're going into already. Like they know they're like old enough to know what's good for them and what they believe in.
Yeah, like I've
Yeah,
seen TikToks where like Hispanic girls turn Muslim, you know?
mhm.
And I mean, I just think that's like that's cool because you're an adult and you understand in what you're getting into, you know?
Mhm.
And like I don't know, like religion should be something you get to choose, not just because you were born into that type of religion based on your family doesn't mean that you have to follow it, especially if you don't agree with it,
Mhm. I
because
look up
they're
to those people
yeah,
because it takes a lot to like not even like convert, but to like learn a whole new religion that you didn't grow up with.
yeah.
Like it takes a lot. Yeah. Next topic.
Yes, let's move on. We can talk about homonica now because I was the one who introduced you to her.
Yes.
So I found her videos on TikTok. I remember like it was like a clip for one of her videos, and then I was like, "Oh my god, she does these type of videos that are like horror and
Mhm.
paranormal, but like they're like fun at the same time, And so I was
Yeah.
like, I have to tell Giselle because I feel like you're the only one that I like. We both enjoy this type of genre in videos
Hmm.
of like horror, paranormal, and stuff like that. So I was like, I
Yeah.
need to share with her, and we never watched those videos together, and it's been fun. Her videos have been really fun.
Yeah, I really enjoy her videos, like especially the ones with her sister and her friend. Like they're so funny. I love them.
Yeah, they're really funny. And I wish the other friends could also join in as well because you know how like lately, well, for a while, ever since the pandemic, it had just been her and her sister, but now like
Hmm.
they bring Lupita in and like other of their friends too.
Yeah, I really I love Lupita. She's so funny.
Lupita is so funny.
Just all of them, like their dynamics together are so funny. Like I don't know, it reminds me of us.
Yeah, it reminds me of us too. That's why I also had to share it with you.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, these are my people.
Yeah. And remember when Shane Dawson started doing those documentaries type of videos too? How we were all invested in them too?
Oh yeah, I really like those videos that he made.
Yeah, I really like those too. But like, I wish Monica could do more of those too. Like
Like
longer
documentaries.
videos. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they kind of are documentaries. But like, remember the one she did with the other two girls where they went to her house?
Oh
Went like
yeah.
like more of those videos.
Yeah, that was really like cool. I want to
Yeah.
like I want to see her venture out more at like locations and like
Yes.
do
Yes.
like the same thing that they did, like talking to spirits and stuff like that. That would
Mhm.
be really cool.
Yeah, I wanted to do more location things.
Uh-huh. I feel like she's like getting to the point where she wants to make longer videos, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. And also the ones where she brings in her family. I love how her family is also not against that type of topic cuz I know my family is really against that type to like when it comes to ghosts and stuff like that. They're just like no. Like they
Yeah.
shield or like they're like they don't have nothing to talk about or they don't want to talk about it. Like I kind of wish like they had stories or something and like weren't scared to
Yeah.
say any or like but I like how her family like even her grandma like she has stories and her mom and her aunts. So it's really fun to see when like the family also has stories.
Yeah, it's like kind of the same thing with my family too. Like whenever I ask like my mom or my dad, I always ask them like if they have any stories, like scary stories from like where they're from. And they're always like, "Nope, none." But then whenever like they're talking with like some of their friends or like just a random person and like the topic comes up, they all of a sudden they have like 20 different stories. I'm like, "You've never told me this story before." And they're just like, "Oh, you never asked." And I'm like, I literally asked you so many times and you always say no. Like, make it make sense, parents.
Yeah, I just wish they wouldn't shield to that because also like my mom whenever there's a scary movie like on the TV like an advertisement for a scary movie that's going to be in the theaters, she's always like, "Cámbiale del canal. Cámbiale del canal." And like, "Get the control. Cámbiale de canal. No estés viendo
Oh my
eso."
gosh.
And then I'm just like and then like to make her mad, I'm just like I open my eyes really wide and then I look at the TV or like I stand in front of it or take
You're
the
like, I'm
control.
watching this shit.
Yeah, and she's just like, "Vas a ver," and then this and that, and like they get like really like she gets really mad when like scary movies come up, and we don't change the
He's a
channel.
scaredy cat. Your mama's a scaredy cat. Tell her that.
Yeah. I mean, lately there has been something that happened and I haven't told you about. And then
Tell
my mom was
me.
there too. Okay,
Tell me.
so you know the table, right? Where we sit and eat. So I was
Yeah.
sitting in my place and I was in my computer and then my mom was in the living room. And so the door to go outside opens. Like I kid you not, you could hear like where you turn and open. And I was like, wait, that's kind of weird. Is my dad home? Like, did he go through the back? And it just opened and no
You
one
told me
walked
this.
in. No, but this happened lately. I feel like it has happened before because it happened twice. It's
Oh, then it
happened
happened
twice
again?
lately. Yeah.
Girl, that demon is like, what's up, girl? Come on. Make me some food.
And then I'd be like, Mom, un fantasma, un fantasma. And then she'd be like, nah, no.
Mm-mm.
And also,
Girl, that demon's like, girl, welcome home. I'm
hmm
home.
but like that really took me out because my mom was there and I was like, I was screaming. I was like, "Why un fantasma? Like the door literally opened. You're here with me, you know." It's just
Uh-huh.
crazy how it happened
The
with
ghost
her.
was like, girl, you know I could hear you.
And then I think that's just something that happened lately. And
Mm.
then I mean, because have I told you the one time where I was gonna get a roll of paper like for the kitchen and then
Oh,
I was
yeah.
gonna change it. I like that story. I cannot like I don't know what happened there, but I'll say it again. There was this one time in the kitchen we have a roll of paper and then so I was gonna it was empty and I was gonna go change it, but then I forgot. And then so I went like after some time had passed, I went and got a new one to go change it, but there was already one already like hooked to the thing and like a brand new one hooked to the thing and I was like, "Wait, I don't remember putting one on." And last time I checked it was empty. But and then the other person who was there with me was my sister. But like my sister hadn't gone out of her room, you know, because I was like in the
Mm-hmm.
kitchen, dining room, living room area the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, Diana, did you put that roll of paper and don't be playing with me? Like, I got mad. I got mad with her and I was like, and she was like, no, I didn't do that. Like, why would I do that? And I, like, until now, my sister always brings it up too. She's like, you still remember that one time there was a roll of paper and then, like, it got to the place and I was like, yes, and
Yeah.
I'm still mad at you for that. And she's like, it wasn't me.
Uh-oh. That's
Like
funny.
that really scared me.
Your ghost is a maid, girl. You get it?
Mhm.
You get it? You get it? Because the paper was there. You get
Mhm.
it?
Mhm.
But yeah. Something similar happened to me. Um, I don't really like care about ghosts. Like,
Yeah.
if I hear a sound, I'm just like, oh, hey, ghost. Like, what's up? You know? Like, I'm not really scared of, like, stuff like that. But it was so funny because, like, it was me, my older brother, and my sister. We were, like, in the kitchen. No, we were in the living room. The living room and the kitchen are connected. So anything that we see from the kitchen, we could see it from the living room, vice versa. Um, and I was on the couch. We were all on the couch, and then we were like watching something. I think I was on my phone, and all of a sudden, like, I see something in the corner of my eye, and I see the cabinet opening, and then in my cabinets, they're like wood, like they're real wood and very thick and heavy. So the wind wouldn't be able to do that, or it wouldn't be able to like do it with like anything, you know? Like you
Mhm.
have to actually like push it because it's
Yeah.
really heavy. Um, and then my brother, he was like, "What was that?" And then I was like, "Huh?" And he was like, "I heard something behind me." 'Cause his back was towards the kitchen. And then he was like, "Yeah, I heard like a you know, like the sound of the
Yeah.
thingy opening." And then I was like, "Bitch, the fucking cabinet is open right now. Like it wasn't open before." Um, and then my brother was like, "Ma, pa, hay un fantasma. There's a ghost. There's a demon." And then it's always my brother who's talking about ghosts or like demons because he gets like sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, he really likes to watch like scary videos. Like he watches like YouTube videos on the TV, and our TV's like really big, so like if there's like a pop-up, it just pops up. But
Mhm.
yeah, he told my mom and my dad, they were like in the bedroom trying to just chill out. And then my parents were like, "Nah, it's always because you're watching those videos. Like, that's why it happens. It's just your mente, blah, blah, blah." And then he's like, "No, Giselle saw it too. She saw it. She literally saw it with her eyes, right?" And I was like, "Yep, I saw that shit. I saw that shit open." Mm-hmm. And then my sister was just like, "I guess. I don't know. I don't pay attention." And I was just like, "Okay, whatever." But yeah, that happened like yesterday or like 2 days ago.
Oh my god, so like
But
that happened recently.
yeah, and I was like, "Oh, this is kind of fun. I kind of like having a ghost around. Gives my life a little spice."
It really does because no one
Hmm.
believes you unless there was someone there.
I know. It's so funny.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
and it's funny at the same time.
Yeah. I'm like, please, please believe me, mother. Yeah, my parents don't believe in that, but especially my mom or my dad, actually both of them, because they both like they just blame like like us using our phones or like watching videos like late at night. They're always like, it's because you're always on those phones, you're always watching those videos or movies about scary stuff, and we're like, no, like it's real.
Yeah.
But yeah, that happened recently. It was fun. Highlight of my day.
I remember, have you ever like tried to communicate?
I think I did. I have a lot, a lot of times, especially when I was little. I feel like because I was a very lonely child. I was very
Mm.
much abandoned by everybody. So I would like try to be friends with like, cause like you know how like you would grow up with an imaginary friend, right? Have you ever
Mhm.
tried? Have you ever had an imaginary friend?
No.
Me neither. So I would be so jealous of other people who would like talk about their imaginary friends. I'll be like, what the
Oh.
fuck? Like I can't have an imaginary friend. Like I tried. So then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna talk to a ghost. And I'll just like talk to myself, and then I would like try to like fucking summon Bloody Mary in the bathroom. I'm like, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. The bitch never came. I was like, okay, fine. Nobody wants to be my fucking friend. But I have tried like those apps like on the phone
Mhm.
to like look for ghosts or like talk to them. But like I feel like I haven't ever talked to them ever, you know?
Yeah.
But there was this one time, uh, it was during the pandemic, and then I was trying to like talk to like my guardian angel, or like I think it was my guardian angel or something else. But I was basically like telling them like, um, if you don't like in these next 3 minutes, if you don't knock on the window 4 times, you're not real. And so I'm waiting for this timer to like stop. And then all of a sudden, like at the last like 2 seconds, I hear 4 knocks on my window. And I'm like, "Ah! What the fuck?" I was really like, I was kind of like, I wasn't like scared, but I felt more like, whoa, that shit
Yeah.
really happened. Like, what the
Uh-huh.
fuck? What the fuck? But yeah, that was pretty wild.
Yeah, that sounds really wild.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the only time I feel like I would try to communicate is whenever we would have like no electricity, whether it be for like a hurricane or like remember when we had that freezing and we didn't have any light and anything. We would use
Hmm.
candles when we would eat. And so with those candles, I'd always be like, okay, if there's someone there, communicate with me with the candles, right? And like
Oh, yeah,
we'd
yeah, yeah.
wait, but like, and I'd always like try to pay close attention to them to see if they moved weirdly or something, but they never
Hmm.
did.
Yeah, I have something similar. Like, I would get like a necklace, right? That had like a little um it wasn't a necklace. It was like it was like a crystal, but
Hmm.
like as a necklace, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I would have my palm out and I would put the necklace like
Oh yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah.
middle of
Like
my
on.
palm,
Yeah.
and then I would say like move forward, move like towards my fingers if it's a yes, or move towards me if it's a no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I would have the necklace like move, but sometimes it was right, sometimes it was wrong, and I was just like, wow, I don't know what I'm doing, but this is fun.
Yeah. And
But
like
yeah,
all
I
those
didn't.
times with the candle, like nothing would happen. So I'd be like, wow, is this house really this boring? We don't have anything going on.
Yeah, same here. I'm like, damn, like shit. Like some people get crazy stories.
Yeah.
I get nothing. Mm-mm-mm. You know what I went to the mall today,
Uh huh.
and I was gonna buy this like Annabelle little doll thing, but it was like it was like a mini Annabelle doll, but I kind of want like the actual like life size doll.
Wow. What did you
You're
find at
like,
the mall?
what did I find at the mall?
Yeah. What did you
Um,
buy?
what is? Oh, I bought the I bought the Christmas white elephant gift.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got it there. It's gonna be really amazing. I feel like people would wanna fight for it.
Ooh.
People are gonna fight for it, as they should. But yeah, there was. I was gonna buy this figure. It was a Sailor Moon figurine, but
Uh huh.
and it was cheap. It was really cheap. But I feel like I didn't really like the model. I don't know. It was I feel like I could
Yeah.
have got like a better one. But yeah, I basically didn't buy anything.
I'm excited for the white elephant. I've never done the white elephant.
I have, and it's so fun. Like, I don't know. Like, I know you don't want to be the first one. Like, you don't.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping I don't get the first like three. I hope I get like the last two.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. I'm so excited.
Me too.
Have you gotten your present?
Yes.
That's good. That's good. I just need to get like the box to like wrap it in.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
I put
but
mine in a bag. Remember
in a
the
little
bag that I
baggie.
sent? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I I would get a bag, but I would need a really big bag. So I'm just gonna like use an Amazon box.
Mm.
'Cause, yeah, I'm excited.
Me too. Have you thought
Where
of
we
your outfit?
my outfit? No. Cause I don't know what we're doing. Cause at first we were supposed to wear pajamas, but then they were like, "Oh, let's wear like something fancy."
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'm not sure.
I think if I'm not mistaken, I think Carolina said to either something like fancy or pajamas, like those two.
Okay. Well, if we do something fancy, I think I have something. Yeah, I think. But if we have pajamas, I think I have something too. But I wanted to buy like cute pajamas,
Yeah.
you know? I found there was this one like onesie. It was an EV onesie. It was so cute. No, it was a Rilakkuma one. It was so cute, but it was like $62 at Barnes and Noble. And I was like, fuck that. I could get that shit from AliExpress for like 20 bucks. But
Yeah.
it's gonna come like
In three
next year.
years.
It's gonna come like in the summer and it's gonna be hot. And I'm gonna be like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm still gonna. I'm. It's a fucking win. A win's a win, you know? A win is a
Mm-hmm.
fucking win. But yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Plus, it depends on the weather. Hopefully, it's cold because.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's cold too. It looks
Because I
like it
want
is.
to. Hopefully, I want like hot chocolate because I'm gonna bring. Well, hopefully, I can get conchas before.
Oh my god.
Like, wait, were we supposed to bring food, or was she gonna like
She was
provide the
gonna
food?
make food, but like we bring dessert.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna bring. I was gonna take brownies, but then I was like, I always take brownies, so let me do something different. And then I've been craving like conchas for the
Mm-hmm.
longest, so I'm gonna try to get conchas beforehand, and yeah, or make them.
Mm.
But I never made
Yeah.
them before, so just gonna buy them.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I should bring something because I also like if everybody's gonna bring something, I don't want it to be like a lot of food, you know?
Yeah, maybe she needs help with drinks, or just text her like, do you need any help with like the food, or like a side, you know?
Yeah. But for right
Because
now, I don't know.
yeah.
At first I was like, should I make a cake? But then like
Mm.
lately I haven't been
Girl,
really
your
feeling
mom's tres
well.
leches.
Oh yes, the tres
Bring that
leches
shit.
is amazing.
Bring that shit, Daisy. Bring it, please. So
A tres
good.
leches cake. I feel like we'd have to make a small one,
I mean, whatever floats your boat, whatever you could do.
and I don't know if we have the ingredients for it. If I go to the store, like to a grocery store, then I'll bring it up. But if we don't, then I'll just make like a normal cake, most
Okay.
likely.
Okay. Anything is good.
Yes.
Anything you make is delicious.
Thank you, amiga.
Delicious. Yes. I'll eat it. I'll slurp it. I'll even slurp it up for you, Daisy. Next topic. What's
Okay,
next?
I guess to almost end the episode, let's talk
Oh no.
about. Yeah, it's almost time. How do you feel?
No. I feel great. I feel like this has gone way too fast.
It really has.
Yeah. Well, what's next? What's next on the
Mm, mm. Ooh, do you have a quote that you like think about a lot, or like, yeah, like a quote that you either really like or that you think about a lot?
Damn, I had one, but I don't remember it. I discovered
If
it
you
this
want, I
year.
can go. If you want, I can go first.
Yeah, go first, cause I'm trying to remember.
For me, I have two quotes, and they both came from the same professor, which was my hospitality law professor. One of them is, everybody can see the splash, but not everybody sees the ripples.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And it's like a cause and effect type of quote, because, when you throw a rock, everybody sees like the big splash, right? And it's like, ooh,
Mhm.
but you don't really stay to see the ripples.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And so he's used it in many different ways during class. Like,
yeah. Mhm.
how should I put it? Or like basically, like, how like there's like laws, like with the gun control, right? Well, it's not even controlled, but like how like easy access they've become. So the big splash would be like the ability to have these weapons freely to everyone, but then the
Mhm.
ripples would be like the things that come after by allowing those things to happen. So like we
Mhm.
might see more mass shootings, we see more shootings in general between like people. And so like, if like, you have to think before you do.
Yeah.
And then another quote that I really like is, if you do not intend on being responsible, then don't do it at all.
Mm.
And this was when he was talking about serving this, like serving alcohol, because there's a lot of cases that he has like been a part of where like it involves alcohol and like not serving it correctly. And by correctly, that means like not following the steps that you need to, like, I like checking IDs, and like intoxicating people, like by giving them too many drinks.
Mhm.
And so I think one of the questions that we went through as a class was, if like an owner is not willing to train, or like, yeah, like the importance of training with alcohol, like, some managers might not care, or like they don't really like would retrain people to serving alcohol. So like, if you're not gonna be doing your part and making sure like all of your staff knows what to do, and like making sure they're trained regularly, then don't do it at all,
Mhm.
because the consequences are huge.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I get that. I get that.
And taking his class has made me like realize how scary the hospitality industry is.
It really is. You have a lot of you have a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, you have a lot of responsibility in the food service, like in hotels, and it's just so
Mhm.
scary. Like, to me, it's scary.
Mhm. I know, cause like right now I work at a catering company, and I'm like realizing so many things. Like there's so many steps to like be careful with certain things, you know?
Mhm.
Like with handling food, you have to take care of yourself and other people. Like it's not just like other people, like you have to take care of yourself around the food, and
Yeah.
then you have to take care of like the environment too around you, because if
Mhm.
your work environment is not good, then everything else is not gonna go well either.
Yeah. You just really have to be careful about everything.
Mhm, mhm.
But
Okay,
what about you?
okay, I
What's your
found it.
quote?
This is by Abraham Maslow. Sorry, my dog just scared the fuck out of me. Um, but you know about Abraham Maslow? Maslow? I really don't know how to say his name.
I don't think so.
He does, you know the hierarchy of needs?
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, he's the one that like made them.
Mhm.
And he has this quote. It goes, "You will either step forward into growth or you will step back into safety." And I really like that quote because I feel like everyone should step forward, even if you think that you're at the end. There is still enough like things to grow in, you know?
Yeah.
And like if you're like stepping back into safety, that means like you're not, doing your best. You're not trying to improve in whatever you want to improve. You need to step forward in order to actually do something and to actually like just get better or like do anything new instead of like staying where you are, stepping back into like what you're used to, you know?
Yeah.
Because I used to kind of be like that. Like, I would like just stay where I am safe, where I am comfortable being in. Um, but then I realized I'm not really living, I'm not doing anything. Like, I haven't improved in anything really. Like, while other people were improving in their grades or like they were having hobbies or like starting businesses, I was literally just in my room doing nothing, not improving, not doing anything good. So, like, that quote was like, it impacted me because I was like, you know what? I need to step forward into actually doing something to grow myself. And
Yeah, and I think I've seen that this
yeah,
year. I have seen that like you going back in person to college, you like
hmm
joining in an organization, you
hmm
participating in the organization, and even getting a job. Like, I feel like you're way ahead of me now. Like, I moved to a new college. I didn't really make any friends. I didn't join an organization. I haven't started working. And like,
no, but we all have different things to do, like for like even though you see like my life, I guess like improving, it's still a lot. It's still a lot. So like we all have different things. Like you shouldn't like compare my life with your life, you know?
yeah.
But yeah, like I feel like everybody has their own time to like do their stuff. All that matters is that
Yeah.
you're actually like doing something to achieve what you want to achieve, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, this year I really like tried my hardest to like actually like improve myself. And until now, like I feel like I need more to like improve. I
Mhm.
feel like I want to improve on like myself now. Like I feel like I improved the outside of myself, but I haven't improved the inside of myself yet.
Yeah.
So hopefully next year I could do that.
Yeah,
But
that's like a good goal.
yeah. Yep, yep.
before we end it off, do you have any questions for me? Anything you'd want to ask me before we end?
Um, how was your day?
My day was painful.
It was painful. I'm sorry to
Yeah,
hear that.
I started my period.
Oh no. No wonder. You're like, yeah, I'm tired. I'm like, oop, this girl is on her period.
I like how you knew.
Yeah, I was like, when she says that she's tired, I'm pretty sure she's on her period. Pretty sure. Because that's how I am sometimes too.
Yeah, the first day you just like extra tired.
Girl, I just sleep. I sleep my pain away. I'm like, dead.
Yeah, but
But
lately it hasn't been hurting, so I feel better. I feel happier since we're
mhm,
talking. We
that's
got to hang
good.
out, and I miss when we
Yeah.
hang out. I
Yes.
miss
Yeah.
watching videos with you.
Yes. That was literally my stress reliever. But
Really?
yeah. Yes. So like not having that, I was kind of like I'm dead. But at the same time, I had like no time to like just sit down and watch something.
Yeah. When the semester started, I was just like, what am I gonna do now? I don't have just so
Mm-hmm.
anymore to watch
I
something with at the
know.
end of the night.
I know. Hopefully next semester, like I actually organize my stuff because this semester everything was just jumbled, bro. I was like,
Hmm.
wait, I want to watch my anime. Like I couldn't do
Yeah.
anything. But yeah, that was something.
Yeah. I mean, for me too, the days I would go to school, they were like really tiring. So by the end of the day, or like by the time I got home, I just showered. I just ate, showered, and went to sleep. So it's not like I
Mm-hmm.
had any power to also watch anything
Yeah.
because, you know, it
Yeah,
was
that's
just
true. That's
hard.
true. Mm-hmm.
But like, I do miss that.
Mm. I actually have a question.
Yes.
Would you like join a club or have you like seen a club that you would want to join this semester for next semester?
No, I don't know why, but they don't really seem interesting to me.
Mm, yeah,
Like none of them had
understandable.
have gotten my attention.
Mm, yeah, but hopefully you can find that job that you've been
Yeah.
wanting.
Yep. Hopefully next year during the summer I work.
Yeah,
That's what I'm hoping for, to work in the summer.
yeah, that's good. That's good. Good.
Mhm. Oh, and also
Um,
with
mhm.
driving, have you progressed in your driving skills?
No. No. I mean, today my dad brought it up. Cause we went to the mall and like the parking lot, it's like very empty because it was a Tuesday. Um, and
Mhm.
he was telling my brother like, look, I was gonna bring your sister over here. I was like, you didn't say shit, bro. But yeah, I was just like, yeah, like I feel like if I'm alone in the car and you're just like somewhere else, maybe I could actually drive. So I have no distractions.
Mm.
But I haven't tried driving, but I should. I should. I really do have to because I've gotten like some offers for like interviews at companies, but like companies that are in Austin, like in big cities. I'm like, I
Mhm.
don't have transportation. I'm so sorry. And they're like, that's okay. Like, I mean, we're always here for like an interview or whatever. I'm like, yeah, sorry. And I'm just like, ugh. It irritates me because like I have so many missed opportunities because I
Yeah.
don't know how to drive, you know?
Mhm.
And like those opportunities are also like hanging out with friends.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it would be way easier to hang out with you guys if I could drive, you know?
Yeah, same for me.
Yeah. Have you like gotten any progress with yours?
No, not physically, but
Mm-hmm.
mentally. Like, I
You're,
feel like I'm like kind of getting ready because when my mom would
yeah.
say, okay, you drive, and I'd be like, yes. Like now I say yes, but before I'd be
Mm-hmm.
like, no, never, you know? Like I was like
Mm,
scared. But like lately
yeah.
I kind of want to drive, especially because you know how like that TikTok, the guy where he's singing and driving, but like on
Yes.
the game, he just makes it so fun. And then
Oh my
like
gosh,
I don't
that's
know, I
funny.
kind of want to drive now, you know? Like it's
Yeah.
scary, like it's less scary now.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's good. Your mindset is getting ready. And then once
Yeah,
you're ready, you're gonna get really good. You're gonna get better.
yes. Yeah. And then I'll actually physically just start driving again.
Yeah. It's good. It's good. I see the progress.
Mm-hmm. Because sometimes I'm even surprised because I'm like, before I'd be like, no, never. But now I'm like, yeah, like I'll play around with it in a like positive way, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's better than saying no.
Yeah.
It's way better.
And then sometimes I'm like, man, I wish I could drive and like go somewhere, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I feel you on that. Sometimes I want to get my boba, and I can't. I just
Mm-hmm.
can't. Mm. But
Yeah,
yeah.
but I really have to change my mentality. And like what I've been
Mhm.
saying to myself is like, okay, imagine you're going to the store, imagine you're going with your friends, you know? Like so that
Mhm.
I'm not scared and that I like okay, I'm doing this like for fun, you know?
Yeah. Being positive.
Yeah, and like I feel like
Mhm.
that has helped because now I play with it in a positive way. And I was actually like in November I was like maybe I should start actually going again. But then like November passed and now we're in December and and I haven't done it and like we haven't had like the time to either. So
Yeah.
I haven't been able to do it. But
You'll
hopefully
get
since
there.
next semester I'm going online. So maybe whenever the car is here since I drive the red car or that's the one my father's teaching me in when if my mom like doesn't go out then maybe I could be like hey let's start learning how to drive again and since it's in the weekday I feel like there wouldn't be a lot of cars where we go and practice like at a mall or
Yeah.
it's not a mall but like the shopping center where there's not a lot of cars during the weekday then I feel like starting like that and then like going into like learning how to park and stuff like that.
Yeah. I think that's good. Just like preparing yourself, organizing like what you're gonna do, putting yourself into a good mindset. That's what really matters.
Yeah. Well, I think this would be a good time to end the episode.
No! I don't want to go. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna
You know,
stay
I feel
here.
like we could talk for days and days.
Honestly, girl, we literally talk like every single day for like a year or more.
Yeah, like the whole pandemic we talked every day.
Literally. Like Jesus Christ. We didn't even see each other. We were just there talking, like, what's up?
Yeah, and then we always had something to talk about.
Mm-hmm. Like whatever, like it will be the randomest shit.
Mhm.
But yeah.
I mean, what were you going to say?
No, never mind. Go on.
I was just going to say that in the future you could come again. We could talk about
Yes!
something else.
I better be a next guest or something. Or else I'll invite
Yes.
myself.
Yeah, she'll just be like, I'm just here. I'm taking over.
Yeah. I'm gonna be the host now. For now
Oh
and
my
forever.
god, we should do that. We should do like a reverse where you are the host.
Where I'm the host. I feel like I'll be a
Yeah.
horrible host. But that's okay.
I mean, you just have to prepare like a couple topics just so that you could keep the conversation going.
Mm, we'll see. We'll see how I go.
Mhm.
We'll see. I have a question.
Okay.
Would you ever start streaming?
With you, yes.
Okay. We'll
Ah,
see. We'll see what happens this month.
this
We'll see.
actually,
A little
before we
debut.
end, before we end, I was actually doing this to prepare to stream with you, to get more
Uh-huh.
comfortable talking and with my voice and hearing my voice. And I've become so much
Ooh.
comfortable now because I
That's
even
so
posted
good.
I've posted, the video where I stretched my ears and I was talking and I didn't cut the audio off.
Uh-huh.
So like I can feel myself growing in that way too.
That's good. See?
Yeah,
We
so I
we
really
need
started this
we need-
so that I can stream with you and like talk.
yeah, cause I'm so ready to fucking stream.
Me
Like I
too.
honestly just want my friends to see it. Like I want my friends to be in chat, you know?
Yeah, we should make them join the stream and
Yeah,
talk
be
to
like,
us.
please come to our stream, please watch. Because I don't know. I feel like I talk to myself way too much, so if I have an audience, perfect. Perfect.
Mhm. Yeah. I mean, the game we can play could be Fall Guys since I have my Switch, and then you can play from your. Do you have it on the computer or would you play from your Switch too?
Do they have it on Apple? Like,
I'm
is
not
it on Apple now?
sure. I'm not sure.
Because my sister literally took off Fall Guys on the fucking Switch.
What?
I know. She was like, I wasn't playing it, so I just took it off. I was like, ugh, wow, rude.
I haven't touched my Switch ever since the last time we played Fall Guys.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's because you
But I
don't
want
have
to
me to
start
play with.
playing it. Yeah. To be honest, yeah. Because my sister never wants to play.
Mm. Your sister's like, yeah, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I'm going to try to download it back and then we could play. I just have to like figure out how to display it on the stream, you know?
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yes. But I'm excited for that too. For you to start
Yeah.
streaming.
Yes, I'm excited too. We could even just be talking like on stream.
Yeah, we can just be, or we could react to the videos of the people we were mentioning
Yeah.
because their videos are like really interesting and like we can always talk
Mhm.
about them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm excited.
Me too. Well, we'll end the episode here.
No.
Goodbye.
Bye. Follow me. Follow me.
So,
Okay.
okay, if you're gonna promote, you gotta say your name.
Oh,
Where?
you can follow me on Instagram. Kick it with Gigi. That's kick it WGG. Um, that's also on my YouTube. Kick it with Gigi. Go follow. Thanks. I feel so weird like promoting. But yeah, follow me and you get a cookie.